Let's have a look on Linux Lite, another distribution which comes with xfce desktop. And in my series about the xfce desktop, I want to show multiple distributions with the lightweight desktop. I was using xfce most of my years with Debian, and so it's always a good choice for a lightweight system. So we see here Linux Lite welcome with a nice overview and quick start buttons. Install updates, install drivers, set a restore point, install language support, select dark or light theme. Let's check this. Install updates. Fetch update list, continue, password. This is already the old Linux Lite, I have to say. In these days, I think Linux Lite is coming up with a bigger update, but this is very similar. They only develop some details more. So this is the overview over the packages, and then you can just do update now. It's very comfortable, and you can check all my xfce videos with different distributions, and then you can see the differences, how each distribution modified and set the defaults, how to automatically update system packages or give a graphical user interface for updating packages or not. In this case, it's well done, it's good. Xubuntu is also very good, but the difference here, for example, Linux Lite to xubuntu is, I think, we will check this later, that Linux Lite comes not with snap packages. It's only coming with dep packages. It's but it's Ubuntu base, and it's a nice system. They have the name Lite in the name, and it's okay. I think it's from Australia. Let's run the updates here, and let's start a terminal. By the way, updates complete. You can view the log or just close it. Close. So let's go further in the Lite welcome. Install drivers. You can check this. Launching driver manager, and then you have an overview. Searching. No additional drivers. I'm not sure. Here you have the okay, this is software and updates settings. Other software repositories, you can change the updates from daily to other, but this is the most common setting. So set a restore point. Yeah, check out by yourself. I don't want to go in all the depths, just to show another distro with xfce desktop. Install language support, UEFI and secure boot. Okay, they also care about this. Interesting. Select light or dark theme. You can switch very easily here. Dark theme applied, and when you open thunar, now you see it's dark. Let's go back to light. Open thunar again. Now it's light. This is how it looks. And keyboard and numlock. And upgrading. Here you can now upgrade to 7.8. For example. Let's have a look here. Is neofetch installed? Yes. And then you see it's needing some time. Okay, here 7.8 is already here. That's neofetch. And Lite Software. Okay, Lite Software. Authenticate, and let's check what it is opening. And now we have interesting updating package lists. Okay, so you can remove software here. Let's have a look. This is interesting. Can we remove something? Office. No. Go back. Install software. Okay, you see here, now you can install different software. Let's have a look. Can we install something? You know, let's install MPV, for example. MPV is a lightweight video player. It's amazing. I use also MPV for my webcam to put in my face here in the video. Installation complete. Let's check remove software again, and now you see we have the possibility to remove MPV again. So interesting. So it seems that they only list the manually installed packages and don't list the core packages which they bring up with Linux Lite per default. But this is a nice stuff, lightweight, simple software install possibility. And let's have a look. You see here how long the list is. This is pre-configured choice. Also Zoom is here, and weather monitor, VirtualBox, and so on. So just to show you Lite Software, hardware recommendations, this is this one. Then you can show this dialog on startup as well. So here you have also the entries manually. This is Lite welcome. We close this, go back to the terminal. We have xfce, xfwm, so this is with x11 xorg already. Materia GTK theme, Papyrus icon theme, and this is xfce terminal. We have a look later, or let's have a look. Let's do it later. Here's the distro watch page from Linux Lite, and here you see Linux Lite 8 is just in these days released, but I just want to show a simple view of xfce. So this is the Linux Lite page, simple, fast, and user-friendly Linux. And this is just to show it. Download. I think you have to here you can check the download. They also created a search landing page, and then just to mention, this is Google Chrome browser. Interesting, Linux Lite comes per default with Google Chrome, like you see here. No Firefox, no Chromium, Google Chrome. I don't like this, but yeah, however, it is what it is. Oh no. Bookmark it, and then okay. Close Chrome. So thunar filemanager. Here you see the theming, the icons of the folders, and then the materia GTK theme. And let's have a look. Appearance. Here you see appearance with the materia theme. You also can change this to Graybird. Enable this to make sure that the window title bar is also changed. Add weiter. This would be this look. Add weiter dark. Graybird. This is the theme which you can get in xubuntu and Debian as well. Graybird dark. Then materia. Materia dark is complete dark. And then we have materia light for complete light. Yeah, exactly. Materia light is then complete light. Also the taskbar. The default materia looks this way. Just to show you, then the icons, Papyrus adapter icons. So let's do it this way, then you can see it. Oh. Humanity, the Ubuntu icons available as well. Add weiter, and the old GNOME. So let's stay with Papyrus adapter, and that's it. Okay, and then let's have a look in the terminal, and then I also show the Linux Lite Yeah, let's have a look. System, terminal, firewall, system restore utility, system information. Okay, this is interesting. This is a specific program. Hardinfo. There's also Hardinfo 2 for system information, available in Debian, for example. Partition drives. This should be gparted, I think. Yes, gparted. And then system package manager. So you also have synaptic here for manually install or deinstall packages. And here click on status, and then you have status all installed or not installed. And then you can search for yourself whatever you want. Chromium browser. Here you see Chromium also comes as a snap package because Linux Lite is on Ubuntu base, but we will check later the details of the background system. You can also check the installed packages manually and so on. For more information, I will bring up a future video about Synaptic in the detail, just to show you some stuff. You can do upgrades here as well, but the simple GUI updating program in Linux Lite is good. Let's check the system monitor. Okay, this is a specific system monitor. I don't know where this is from. Okay. Yeah. Then Office with LibreOffice, I think. PDF viewer, multimedia, VLC player is the default here. And then graphic, a paint program, scanner, and then accessories, archive manager. Application finder is xfce application finder. It's just looking a bit different because of the Materia theme. Backups are here. Backups program. dup should it be, I think. Calculator, fonts, screenshots, text editor, mousepad, the default xfce editor, USB image writer, onboard screen. Settings, my computer, these are the folders, favorite programs, and let's look for the settings. About me, appearance, default applications, disks, disk is this, GNOME disks, and then display settings, and then we have firewall, keyboard, Linux Lite auto login, Lite desktop, Lite info, Lite network shares, Lite software, Lite sources, Lite system report, Lite symonitor, Lite symonitor. Let's check this. And this is, oh, interesting. So here you have some more options to install a new theme or remove a theme. This is interesting, but something is not working good here. Okay, just to show you, and let's go back. So you see all the Linux Lite tools here, which they created. Lite tweaks, tweak and clean your system. Okay, you can clean up the logs and stuff from the browser and so on. And then go back. Lite upgrade. Okay, upgrade within the series. Lite user manager, Lite welcome, Lite widget. What is Lite widget? Enable Lite widget. Now you see here you have a widget on the desktop now here. This is interesting. Might be interesting. Let's close it. And settings, go back. Lite widget, menu editor, Orca panel, and then you have the normal xfce settings session and startup, settings manage share. Yeah, this is a complete overview over all the settings, and here you see all the Lite tools. Lite info, okay, Lite desktop, Okay, you can enable desktop icons and so on. Lite auto login. You can enable auto login or disable auto login. This is nice. Lite DM greeter settings for the login manager. Lite Software is this one, which I showed before. So Lite upgrades, Lite welcome, Lite sources. Let's check what they have here. Now you can check and enable a specific mirror. This is interesting as well. System report. Okay, now you can generate a report with multiple informations about all the stuff. And yes. Okay. Close this. Let's check manually. Update. And when you type update, you see software updates configuration and then install updates. Install updates is this one. Continue. Password. Okay, yeah, this is specific system up to date. Okay, that's good. So this is this one. You have this also here in the tray. And this is a package update indicator, I think, which you can also get. Yeah, package update indicator. And this is what you also can get in Debian. So the same setup was very similar. You can set up in Debian and install the package update indicator. Then you get also a graphical information in Debian for updates. I make a video in the future, I think, about this in Debian. So, but basically that's it. So you find here all the Linux Lite tools. And for me personally, I'm so experienced, I don't need all the graphical tools, but maybe it's interesting for some newer users. Just to show you what is in here, and then go back into the terminal at the end, and let's have a look in the depths of the system. Here you see packages, dpkg, we see no flatpak, no snap, and this is what I like about Linux Lite. There's no snap. They have a Ubuntu base, but they created the system in a way that it's running without snap. So let's have a look. Sudo df -h just to check. This is a use space 11 GB, so this is not that small, but it's okay. Let's check apt list, and we just execute. Here you see all available packages, and then let's pipe it into word count -l, and then you see over 100,000 packages. This is very much. And let's -- installed, pipe into word count -l, and installed packages over 2000. And then we can check apt policy, and apt policy shows us all the packages that are pinned specific, and this is very, very much. So we see here they have made many modifications in the system, in the core. You see this is unbelievable long. Let's pipe it into word count -l, and we see over, oh my god, over 3,000 changes. This is not normal. Normally you have a very short output of apt policy. Let's pipe into head, and then we only see the head, and here you see in the head of apt policy the main repositories: Mozilla Team Ubuntu, Noble Base, Mozilla. They have integrated as well the packages Mozilla for Firefox, so you can install Firefox as well. And then they have the Linux Lite repository, for example. And let's use 70, for example. Then you see Ubuntu, Linux Lite, and the Google repository is here also. So they have Google Chromium directly from the Chromium repository. So let's check sudo ls-lhtr etc apt and then sources list, and let's cat out sources list, and here we see the sources list with Ubuntu, Noble, and also Noble Ubuntu, Ubuntu Noble, Noble backports, and Noble security. So this is the basic, the Ubuntu base. Then and then let's check sources.list.d, and then you see here multiple other sources lists for Google Chrome, and then Mozilla. Let's check mozilla.list, for example. This is this one, and Linux Lite list is this one, and then Google Chrome sources is the modern style, the modern format of sources list, and then Google Chrome list is the old format of the sources list. So just to show you what is in the background, and then I also show you at the apt preferences, and here you see they created some preferences files with apt pinning, and so preferences Ubuntu, and here is the pinning for this one, apps, this is the pinning for this one, and then Mozilla is, here you see they pinned the packages from mozilla.org to 1001, so, and they pinned all the Firefox packages from Ubuntu to -1, so they make sure that no Firefox package from Ubuntu get installed, and only from mozilla.org the direct Firefox get installed. This is how you can integrate Firefox also in Debian, but in Debian you don't need to unpin the Ubuntu or snap package, and this is just why, because Ubuntu installs automatically the snap package for Firefox. So just to explain, I made a deeper video about app preferences on my channel, and I will refresh this in the future, I think. At the app preferences Mozilla, then let's check again Mozilla team, and then this is for Thunderbird, okay. And then let's check Thunderbird, and then we have here a pinning also for Thunderbird, so Thunderbird gets installed from mozilla.org and not from Ubuntu base. So they make sure that no snap gets installed automatically. And then we have the 9.9 Linux Lite kernel pref, and here you see explanation. Linux Lite ships its own kernel branch, Linux image Linux Lite, block all Ubuntu origin generic low latency kernel packages being downloaded or installed. So we have here packages. This is the whole package list. Here you see Linux image generic, and all the stuff from Ubuntu is pinned to -1. So they make sure that no kernel from Ubuntu is installed, and that only the Linux Lite kernels get installed. We can check this in the next step, and I want to check again is another stuff, Mozilla team, Ubuntu infra. Okay. And I'm not sure, Mozilla team, I'm not sure. Do we have here? Where is the? So it seems that they only have a sources list for Linux Lite. Okay, yeah, okay, no, this is the main Linux Lite repository, exactly. So that's it. So let's check now at the end the apt configuration files, and here we have apt.to auto remove kernels 10 periodic, and we see here the package lists get automatically updated in the background, then you get the information here in the tray icon. This is why. And download upgradable packages is not enabled, so it's only downloading when you execute this. And auto clean interval is also disabled. You can enable this, change this to 1 to get automatically clean the varcage apt archives dep package cage. But normally when you only do the upgrades, they also delete the downloaded packages for the upgrades. It's only when you download manually or install some stuff manually. You can check this ls-lhtr varcage apt archives, and then you see here are multiple packages, and this would be cleaned up when it's enabled to 1. So I use this and set this to once a week, so 7 or 3 every 3 days, just to mention this is possible. And then again, let's check 20 auto. No, not here. Then let's check the, and we see also here we have no unattended upgrades installed. So this is the difference to Ubuntu and xubuntu, where the unattended upgrades package is installed, and which is automatically upgrading packages in the background from the core system. And Linux Lite don't bring this. But you can do this also and install unattended upgrades. Sudo apt policy unattended upgrades. And then you see we can install unattended upgrades here from Ubuntu, and then we could enable also automatic upgrades in the background. I use this on Debian on my host machine all the time. I don't care about upgrades. It's full automatic running in the background. Just to mention, I made some stuff about this on my channel as well. And so here we are. Let's check Firefox. And now we see here Firefox is from mozilla.org. And then Mozilla Team Ubuntu is here also, but I don't know. This is a specific repository. You see here on the top the snap package is pinned to 1. So you see 500 is the number for the repository pinning. Here you see 1001 for the Mozilla repository. And behind at the end of the package name, you see the pinning for the specific package. And here you see the pinning is -1. Here you see pinning is 500. Here you see package pinning is 100. So, and over 1000 gets always installed, and -1 gets never installed. So this is it. So let's check snap.d. And then you see snap is not installed, and it's pinned to 500. So it is possible to install. They don't cast out snap in general, but we don't have a snap command here. And let's check, do we have flatpak? Flatpak list is also not available. So apt policy flatpak could be installed also, but they don't come with snap or with flatpak. So, and this is in general what I like, a system which is integrating external repositories from Mozilla, Chromium, Chrome browser, and so on, and not using snap and flatpak. So let's try install Firefox, and then we will see that they download from the package mozilla.org. So you get directly the Firefox from Mozilla. In Debian, you have a Debian package from the Debian repositories, Firefox ESR, and so I always use a Debian package from Mozilla and Debian. So now let's check Firefox. Here is Firefox now also available. Okay. That's it. Firefox from Mozilla. Okay, this is it, lsblk, and then you see just the main disk and boot EFI and volume group Linux root. An LVM installation is this. I will bring up videos about LVM in the future also. This is amazing, easy to resize and so on. I do all my installations now with LVM, and you see here no snaps. In xubuntu we have seen a list of mounted snaps as loop device mounted. So just to show you, and also at the end the top command enabled with color. In this case with capital Z you can modify the colors, and with a simple Z or Z you disable the colors. With TM you can modify the output from CPU and memory and enable bar as well, but just to show you. So also in the terminal you can manually enable the transparent background here. I think this was not per default. I like this, and opacity to 0.78, just to show you. So this was about Linux Lite. I think Linux Lite is nice. It's Ubuntu base without snap packages, without flatpak, and integrating external repositories. You have many graphical tools. It's a lightweight system. This is fine, maybe interesting for some people, and it's a user-friendly version. So for beginners, it's a nice option, I think. Yeah. We have also here the information about upgrades, and you can modify the look however you want. So I'm fine with this. Maybe I will have a look on Linux Lite also in the future. So I think and hope this was helpful, and maybe you learned some stuff, and have fun. And at the end, let's check the desktop settings here. You see they bring also some nice wallpapers here. This is nice. This is nice. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool that they bring a nice setup of wallpapers. So I forgot to show this in the beginning. Great. Yes. Okay. A little cat. Oh, cute. And yeah, and then you have multiple colors with the feather here. This is cool. Let's choose the yellow one. Close. So, okay. Check all my videos about xfce and stay tuned. Thanks for subscribe.